All right, all right. I want to welcome you to this amazing call. What we're doing here on this Zoom call is going over the actual products for FES, Financial Education Services, the products and the services that can help you to not only restore your credit, get those negative items and obsolete items removed, but also how to build some credit and also protect your identity and your family. So I want to welcome you to FES Financial Education Services Products Overview. Once again, my name is Bill Connelly, and I'm currently ranked as a vice president with this company. So you want to think about this out in America, with what we had going on previously, with that housing debacle and people getting their houses, lost and things like that. Tons and tons of people, their credit reports and ratings were destroyed. So how many people out there do you know that have less than perfect credit? And if you think about it, it's tons and tons of people. Every time I talk about what I do, how I help people to get their good credit score back, 9 out of 10 people tell me they got credit issues. So it's an alarming fact of what's going on in America right now. So how many people do you know that don't have their financial affairs in order? They're living paycheck to paycheck. The money comes out, the bills come in, and boom, it's gone. And they have no idea, how to have their financial affairs in any kind of order. How many people have debt and they have no game plan how to pay it down? Well, we have a couple products in here that can actually show you, and you can plug your information in and get that done for you. So that's pretty powerful as well. How many people dislike their current job and are looking for some kind of change? All right, we have tons and tons of people who come on board and just want to be a customer, but when they see the business opportunity, they have the ability to become an agent and share this with other people. How many people need to make more money? So many people are working second jobs outside their house, another 20, 30 hours per week, just to make a few dollars when the government is actually taxing the heck out of you on that additional income. So, what I decided to do is become an agent with this amazing company, FES, to make some more money. How many people do you know that are not where they want to be in their life due to their financial situation and struggles? So many people. And that's pretty much, divorce rate, stress in the family. It all pretty much comes down to money. And the way things are now with people with poor credit, high interest rates, not, getting approved for things, having a house with a high interest rate, paying that extra money, that a person with good credit wouldn't be paying. So what I try to do is I try to get people their score up, help them, show them the way, so that now they have their power back. They have that higher score. They have those lower interest rates. They're saving more money. People with houses and a mortgage can go and refinance and save a couple extra $100 or whatever it is, by raising that score up 50, 100, 150 points. Same thing with a car. I went and got a car last December, and even though my score went up, I still had a pretty high interest rate. So I now, as my score is going up and up, I can go back, refi, and I'll probably save, maybe 75 or 100 extra bucks, every single month off of what I'm paying currently. So the solution really is financial education services. Now, there's some other companies out there that offer services like what we do, but we have some very, very powerful products included in the credit restoration. This company was founded in 2004. Yes, FES has been around since 2004. And as the making of this video, that's 14 years. All right, 14 years going strong, helping people, to get their lives back, their credit back, their power back. And this company also holds an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. You can go right on our website. You'll see where it says accredited B&B business, A+ rating, and you can click on that, and it'll take you right to the page for the Better Business Bureau that talks about FES, Financial Education Services. This company is also debt-free with 100% annual sales growth. If you're going to want to get involved with a company or do business with a company, you want to know that they're powerful and they're in the profits, they're not in debt. And this being a financial education services, it pretty well better be 100%, debt free. Here's the mission with this company is with a focus on customer education and providing a unique and personalized experience, we strive to eliminate the burden of financial uncertainties while creating a plan of action and a peace of mind for the future. So what does FES actually provide? We're going to go over the products here, but they have a protection plan membership, and we're going to go over these products right now, but they also include a lucrative business opportunity. I'm not going to put on that presentation today, but if you're thinking about becoming an agent, getting your credit fixed, and also having the ability to share this with people, make a nice living, then you definitely want to get back with the person that shared this video with you. So FES, the FES Protection Plan membership, it protects your identity, your credit, your family, and your finances. So today the main emphasis is on credit. Credit is king, and if you don't have good credit, you're going to really have a hard time. And it's being recorded like a vital sign. It goes up and down every single week. I go in and I check our smart credit app that we have, and I see the changes. Whether you're putting some extra money on your credit card or you're taking it off through payments or whatever, your score changes every single week, and it can impact your insurance premiums and definitely your interest rates. Think about that. Your insurance premiums. You go out, you try to get insurance for your car. They run your credit. You got bad credit. Your score is, your payment is a lot higher than those with good credit. You can even be denied the ability to rent, purchase, get a credit card, or even employment if you have that poor credit rating. So it's important. It's critical that if you're just sitting there, not concerned, you know what, I'm not buying anything right now. I got some dings on my credit report. And you know what? It just doesn't matter. But really, take action now so that you can be in a position when it does come up to have that better credit score. And over the course of a lifetime, less than perfect, excellent credit could cost you anywhere from $200,000 to $1 million in those extra high interest fees. It's just insane. It's just insane by having a poor credit rating, how they have so much control over us. It's just sad. A lot of people have no clue how their credit report is actually calculated. And there's 5 main factors in that. The biggest chunk is your payment history, how you pay your debt. All right, payment history, the biggest chunk, 35%. After that, it's the amount of credit that you use is 30%. With this utilization, whatever credit you have, you want to keep it under 30%. All right, the lower the better. But when people see you with, like, say, $1,000 credit card and you have like 850 on it, that's not a good sign. All right, and that's also going to lower your credit score. Length of credit, that's 15%. So a lot of people, sometimes they get cards and they close them. That's not a good idea. You want to keep that card open. You want to make, like, a gas purchase on it, make the payments, keep that going. When you close a card, you're actually killing the history, of that card in ratio to your other credit that you have. So you definitely want to keep those cards open. You don't want to have a ton, but you don't want to close them. I'm not using this one, I'll close it. You're going to hurt yourself if you do that. 10% new type of credit, and then another 10% of the types of credit, whether it's your house fixed payment, car fixed payment, or your credit card bills, which changes all the time, depending on, the amount of money you have on your card is what your monthly fee would be. So these are the 5 factors that actually calculate how your score is made up. With FES, we partnered with an amazing company called United Credit Education Services. And this company has also been around 14 years. They have close to 1 million in derogatory items removed. They have customer involvement and live customer support where you can call in and, check with counselors and stuff like that. They offer a satisfaction guarantee, meaning they will do exactly what they say they're going to do. Now, you can never tell someone that something will be deleted. Nobody can do that. Lawyers, other companies, they cannot make a claim that they can get anything deleted from your credit report. How the process works when you sign up as a customer with FES is you're going to get a back office at fesprotectionplan.com, and you're going to log in with the email and the last four of the social that you signed up to get your services. Once you do that, you're going to see a back office, and you're going to see where it says credit restoration and all the other products we're going to go over. You're going to want to start this credit restoration as quickly as possible. Once you do that, you're going to get a back office portal just like this. And when you start, you will see your initial score where you're at. This person had a 544. You can also see that graph we just went over, how your score is calculated. You can see customer service numbers. At the top, you can see your progress report. I'm going to show you one of them in a second. You can see the dispute forms, credit information, establishing credit, everything you need to get your good credit back. But it's up to you to put in the time. It's up to you to actually work on that. So once you come on board as a customer, you're going to get this website. Now, here's an example of someone's in their process. And how the process actually works is when you start it, FES is going to do a one-time hard pull on all three of your credit bureaus because we need to know what we're going to attack. Okay. Then what happens is you will get an email that your dispute letters are on the way to you. Once you get that envelope with all three different letters going to each credit bureau and has the addresses on there, you just follow directions on the page. It's on the front. You're going to also make a copy of your driver's license and your social security, and you're going to put that on the back end of all three of the dispute forms. Then you're going to mail them out to the credit bureaus. You're going to do that certified because what happens is they treat that as a legal document, and also it's timestamped. So when they sign for it, they have 30 to 45 days to get back with the original debtor and make sure that everything is 100% accurate. Everything was filed correctly, numbers, names, everything. And if it wasn't, due to the Fair Credit Act of 1971, it has to definitely come off your credit report. So this is someone's report right here. They started the process, they got their information, and what happened was the information came back, and then once the customer gets the information from the credit bureaus, what has happened, the updates and everything, they need to make a copy of that, highlight the negative items that are still on their credit report and inquiries, whatever they want, and mail that back to FES. All that is explained in the package you get. Once FES gets your information back, they're going to update your file, just like this right here, and then they're going to mail you brand new dispute forms with the items that they still need to dispute. So right here you can see someone had collections on a gas card, inquiry, they had Wells Fargo, American Express, they had a mortgage on here that was deleted, education will be student loans, collections deleted, tax lien, check that out, a tax lien deleted, how powerful that, repossession, collections, oh my gosh, I remember back when I did this and I had 5 bad things on my credit report, and the first go around 4 out of 5 were deleted. Now I'm not promising you anything like that, everybody's credit report is different, but I just want to let you know that I was amazed. I was so happy, and imagine you got your credit report and it comes back and it's telling you all these items have been deleted and you're working your way towards that clean credit report. So like I said, there's the Fair Credit Reporting Act of 1971. This was passed by Congress, and it gives all Americans the right to dispute and or investigate any item on their credit report that's inaccurate, erroneous, obsolete, such as late payments, charge-offs, foreclosures, bankruptcies, tax liens, collections, short sales, medical bills, and other items that can be removed or can be reported as paid as agreed. So we use the Fair Credit Reporting Act of 1971. Here's another powerful program within the FES Protection Plan membership. Now, realize that the honey, what so many people want, is the credit restoration. But look at how powerful this is. Included in our Protection Plan membership is a will, trust, and a power of attorney. Okay, a lot of people don't have that. A lot of people pass away and they don't have this in place. So, their items and everything goes into an estate, and then they have to decide, and it takes a long time to disperse, their property. So you're going to get a last will, what you want done, a living trust, power of attorney for finance, and a power of attorney for healthcare. There's no add-ons or surprises with this. It's just a pretty cool, you go into your back office in the protection plan membership area, you start the process, you fill out the information, you type it up, you put it in there, you save it, and they're going to actually print this up and send it to you in a nice binder. And you can update it as much as you want. It was developed by our attorneys, and you got a site you can log into. So this is really, really powerful. And if you went to an attorney and had this done, it would cost you a ton of money. Also included in our FES protection plan membership is a credit builder, because there's tons of people out there that the credit is not that bad as far as negative items, but they just don't have enough good credit on it. So we're going to show you with this different ways that you can build your credit, maybe like a secure credit card, a credit builder loan, or different ways. Just get with the person you're signing up with. They can give you some hints, but this is all in the back office of the credit builder. You get a credit attorney. How powerful is that? An attorney to help you with any kind of credit issues that you have. I used this credit attorney a couple months back ago. Someone actually tried to fill out a form with me, credit card. They actually got it through and put some money on it and never made the payment and went to collection. I'm like, this ain't mine. So they helped me to get that removed. So that's powerful. You get a credit attorney. You can call them and they can help you anyway, and you can set up a consultation. Credit monitoring, we have something called Smart Credit, and it's an app, and it's very powerful. It gives you every information. You can do it 24/7, and it's called Smart Credit. We also have Debt Zero program. This is where you're going to actually know how to get the best way to get to zero. You're going to plug in your debts, your interest rates, your payments, the amounts owed, and stuff like that. And people pay thousands of dollars for a financial advisor to do this stuff for them. So this is included as well. This is very powerful. LifeLock. Now, how cool is that? Going around hearing how many things have been breached, how many people's information that has been, taken, stolen, and LifeLock is the #1 identity protection company that's out there, and they partnered with FES. So that's a major clue right there. They put their name on the line. So you get this included for free as well in the package. Financial lockbox. Now consider this like a safe deposit box at a bank. You're going to actually put all your information that you have, your financial information, in this area, and it's going to be a secured area, password protected. You can give that to somebody. So heaven forbid anything happens to you, someone needs to get in there and find out where all your finances are. Boom, there you go. So these 3 right here are amazing products to help you. Besides fixing your credit, you now have a way to get down to zero, a plan of action. You have a way with LifeLock to protect your identity. You have a lockbox where you can put all your financial information in there, and someone can have access to that as quickly as possible instead of waiting for those monthly statements to come and then figuring it all out in a crazy fashion. Also, you get a RX discount card, you get a travel discount portal, and you get cashback shopping, all right? When I saw these, I was like, well, that's cool. But the whole point of these 3 right here are things that you do anyway. Your RX card, maybe going on a trip or so, and the shopping that you do. A lot of people do online shopping now, and they have it delivered to their house. So these are ways, these 3 things right here are powerful to the fact that you're already doing some of these things, and you might as well be saving money, keeping that money in your house. All right, so these are 3 things that will definitely do that for you. We have something called the YFL. I'll go over that in a second. We have health insurance in the back office, and as an agent, all right, this is agents only, we get free term life insurance. But the YFL is a program, and it's designed for kids from the ages of 8 to 18 to teach them about finance, to teach them about the ways to go about keeping their finances in order. It's a powerful, and they go into the schools and they give them curriculum, books, and they also give scholarships. I'll go over that on the next page. Health insurance, you go to the back office of the protection plan membership, you click on the health insurance, you can put in married, single, single with kids, married, whatever, family. And you can check out the different plans that are there at the group rate. So if you need insurance, you can go definitely check out the rates and compare them to what you have now. The term life insurance, like I said, it's a benefit for agents. Okay, they give us free life insurance anywhere from $30,000 to $100,000, depending on how long you've been in FES in your membership. So let's talk about the YFL, the Youth Financial Literacy Foundation. And this started in 2013. And they gave $25,000 in scholarships to kids. You know, they gave that to kids to help them moving towards college. A lot of kids wouldn't be able to afford it. So they put this program together. Then it went to $50,000, $100,000, $180,000, and $250,000 last year. Also, they go into the schools, and they started in 2014 in 11 schools, and they gave $33,000 towards the books and the training and everything. And last year they got it all the way up to 38 schools and $62,000. You know, we're working on more schools as it goes. I'm actually working with some schools in my area to get this implemented. $2 out of every FES protection plan membership, when customers pay their fee, goes towards this YFL. And very, very powerful. We were at the convention in Vegas in February, and the one girl got a huge scholarship to help her get into school. They put that scholarship program together, and the kids have to do an essay about, you know, financial literacy and a plan of action and things like that, and then they win these scholarships. So that's very powerful and something I'm passionate about, being an agent with this company. So basically that is the FES protection plan membership. All right, all those things I talked to you about are under one roof. Okay, you get all them for one price. What do you think that would cost you to have the LifeLock, to have a credit attorney on staff, you know, the lockbox, the smart credit, you know, but also working on your credit and all those products together? You know, what would that cost you a month? You know, a lot of people think like $400 or $500, something like that. So, but with the FES protection plan membership, there is a one-time activation fee. So when you do sign up, there is this one-time $99 activation fee, and the service itself is $89 a month. So when you come on board as a customer, if it's serious enough to do this, you're going to pay $188 to get started. Now, if you went to a lawyer, and I've heard people, you know, because they've told me, you know, anywhere from $3,000, $6,000, whatever. And our goal with the protection plan membership is to get your credit right within 2 to 6 months of the customer doing their part. But at that point, we have so many members that stay on because of the amazing products that come with it. So it's $188 to get started, $99 application, and $89 for the month. Now, here's something that's outside the protection plan membership, but I want to bring it to your attention, and you can get this through your FES rep, is credit my rent. Now, think about this. How many people, you know, have that mortgage and it's being reported to the credit bureaus? It can be good or it can be bad, depending on how you make your payments. But for people that rent, you know, they really never had any kind of advantage. And, you know, what we did was we partnered up with this company, Credit My Rent, and only FES reps can sell this product. And what we do is we can get your rent back up about 2 years, 1 year, or starting today, depending on what you want to do. So you have 3 options. And what they do is they contact, you know, your landlord or whoever you're doing your rent through, and they validate that you've never been late more than 30 days. And now they can put up to 2 years history of your rent on your credit report. Or you can pick the 1 year option or start from today. And it's not that expensive. So you really want to get this put on your credit report if you're a renter. And it's powerful. It'll help your score. And you definitely want to check this out. So what are some of our customers saying? Well, here's 3 of them. And we got Johnny and Sandra. And after having a bankruptcy removed, we were able to purchase a home with a low fixed interest rate, which saved us almost $1,000 a month. So they got their score up because they had their bankruptcy removed, and then they were able to purchase that house with a lower fixed interest rate, saving them about $12,000 for the year. That's a lot of money keeping in your pocket, not giving it to the mortgage company. Yvette Reed, she said in just 2 months, her credit score increased to the point where her car insurance premium was lowered by $2,000 for the year. So think about that. We talked about your credit score determines how much car insurance you're paying. That's insane that they can do that. But she saved over $2,000 for the year by getting her score up. I love this one because Vinny Ho, he said after just 45 days, and that's basically one go around with FES, he had a tax lien and a foreclosure deleted from his credit report. You know, how happy do you think he was after that 45 days? He just must have done a cartwheel like I did. So that's basically a couple customers, 3 customers, what they have to say. Here's a comparison table to some of the other programs that are out there. Lexington Law, that's pretty much the known one. Sky Blue, Credit Repair, I think that's a part of Lexington Law, and Credit Saint. You can see they all do credit restoration. Okay, that's a given. They all do credit restoration, but we are the only one that does the will, trust, power of attorney. That's included. Pretty much everybody does the credit monitoring. Us and Lexington Law are free. Sky Blue and Credit Repair, you have to pay extra fee. Credit Saint, they don't do anything except credit restoration. Identity protection, same thing as the credit monitoring. Debt elimination program, we're the only ones with that. Plus, like I said, if you do decide to share this with people, get back with the person that shared this video with you, and you can make some income by helping other people beside yourself get their credit right. So that's it. Want to stop here because this is the business opportunity part. I just wanted to go over quickly the products with you. If you definitely want to see the business overview, get back with the person who sent this to you. But definitely take action. Get your credit right. It's powerful. Once you do, once your score goes up, you'll be happy. You'll have your pride back and your purchasing power back. So this has been Bill Connelly, Vice President with Success with FES Financial Education Services. And I want to thank you for your time. God bless.